would you assess Imai's first time out?
I wasn't expecting, the kind of scattering the zone. He's shown his ability to throw strikes. So, first one, we got that one out of the way. I'm sure that Imai can't wait to get back on the mound.
Did you sense maybe like spraying the ball like that? Did you sense maybe some nerves at all, or maybe overthrowing, or kind of what?
No, that's a question for Imai. I didn't see any nervousness. The fastball, he was getting the fastball over. He saw speed pitches, the slider, and he split, which is not consistent in the zone. I'm sure that we'll go to work and we correct those.
Christian, I think, has now more balls hit over 100 miles per hour than anyone in baseball.
Who's this?
Christian.
Okay.
Is that something you were expecting into the year to get back on track and have his timing?
Yeah, his swing is right now. He's on time. He's short, direct to the ball, hitting the ball the other way. Quality of bats. He's in a really good spot.
Just kind of what your offense needs to do at a time like this. I guess when your pitch has been a little shaky so far.
Yeah, big hits, big walks, intentional walk to Jordan that comes through, because that's going to be a trend. Christian Vasquez defense, but also getting that big knock. So a lot of good things offensively. We're playing really good defense behind our pitching. We're turning some double plays when we have to. Plays in the outfield. We're doing a lot of things well. And our pitching, it's a really good staff, right? We got to pick them up because I know they'll pick us up here.
How do you just kind of diagnose there's a lot of walks in this series. Just how do you diagnose? Was that a product of their lineup and what counts, or what you guys are doing?
This series is over. We'll start a new one tomorrow. This is a good staff. We are known for, putting zeros on the board on the pitching side, and we got some guys that starting to get settled on new roles, and we'll get it going. But the Angels, they were tough. They put some really good at bats. They were patient. They made us work hard for all 27 outs, and we started down 2, and then we split the series. So momentum going to the next one. It's a nice job.
Abreu's velocity wasn't what we're accustomed to. I know he pitched yesterday. Do you think it's just a byproduct of him going back to back this early in the year?
You know what? We did notice that. And I'm going to talk to him a little bit just to make sure that all is there. The back to back, not really, but just more want to see the conviction behind his pitches, right? I want to see him attack. You're one of the best relievers in the game. I want those guys on the other side. They don't want to see you on the mound. I want to see that bulldog mentality, and it's in there. And today was one of those days that we'll turn the page and we get him going. We'll get Abreu rolling.
With Isak, is that something you talk about with the intentional walks and him being challenged, or that's just?
No, we don't need to talk about that. He knows who's sitting in front of him. There's a reason why he's sitting behind him too.
La actuación de Vázquez, siendo lo que hizo hoy, más unas veces, ¿sigue siendo que además a menudo será más como menos suplente y más catcher designado, o cómo es?
Él continuará siendo el suplente, ese es el rol de él. Daniel Díaz es nuestro catcher número 1, pero nos sentimos bien cómodos con Christian Vázquez como nuestro backup. Y cualquier juego que él comience, o nos sentimos como que tenemos una buena pieza como el catcher número 2 del equipo.
Para ustedes como cuerpo técnico, es uno de los motivos más grandes a la hora de confeccionar la alineación y la protección de Jordan. Una pregunta porque vimos que con Pomeranz prefirieron incluso lanzarle a Paredes y evitar a Jordan que suelte. Es uno de los principales.
Confeccionar el line no importa. Jordan es uno de los mejores bateadores que hay en la Grandes Ligas. Y tú puedes tener, quizás Paredes es uno tremendo bateador. Y tú puedes poner a alguien otro y van a siempre decidir de no picharle a Jordan. Y quizás Paredes lo que hace es que reconoce la situación, se queda en la zona, no chasea, él reconoce la situación que está. Y mientras siga dando esos hits grandes, la gente va a tener que tirarle a Jordan Álvarez.
¿Cómo te deja esta primera serie del año después de regreso, de venir de atrás, después de los primeros 2 juegos?
Sí, jugamos muy bien, de verdad, la energía y no nos quitamos. Eso, uno como dirigente, pues uno está buscando esa parte, cómo salimos esa primera serie, la energía, la concentración, la intensidad, y enseñamos todas esas cosas y prepararnos para una serie buena ahora contra Boston.
Okay, guys, thank you.